who invented wigs or when wearing wigs became a normal or popular thing. Nowadays, wigs are popular fashion statement. They're also religious statement in some Jewish community. They're definitely worn by women of every origin. From long to short, curly and straight, they're either a protective style for a lot of women in the Black community, or they're a fashion statement for women who love to change their hairstyle frequently and don't want to damage their hair. One thing that we know though is that we can date the origin of wigs all the way to 2700 BCE. In Egypt, experts found wigs made of human hair, of wool, of palm leaf fibers, but also of animal hair. It seems like they were widely used at the time. Egyptians were very hygienic, which was definitely rare in other parts of the world at the time. But they were so clean that they used to take several showers a day. Also, Egypt is really hot, so they used to shave their entire head, even their bodies, men and women alike. Since going bald in public was not common and sometimes not even considered polite, people were wearing wigs to protect their head from the heat, but wearing wigs was also a way to protect people from lice. Apparently, they even had fake beards. Nonetheless, wigs were also used to show social status and social rank. The better the quality of the hair, the higher the social status. Also, wigs were not usually worn on their own. They were worn with multiple ornaments on top of them. Over in Europe, Roman and Greek also wore some type of hairpieces or wigs as they became widely acceptable in the 16th century. Indeed, the first time we saw a widespread of wigs since ancient Egypt was in Europe, especially in France. The word perruque, which is the translation of wig in French, actually comes from periwig, which was the term used to call false hair, which was later cut off, and only the end wig has been used since 1675. Louis XIII actually started wearing wigs on a regular basis, but his successor, Louis XIV, or the Sun King, made wig very popular. He started wearing wigs because his hair was thinning, and after a while he became bald. So he started with false pieces and gradually started wearing wigs. Hairdresser became a very important member of society because everybody wanted to have the best wig. By the 18th century, the rich were wearing large wigs for formal occasion and smaller ones at home. So wig, once again, were also a sign of class and income. Hair was usually harvested from the rural working class. And those wigs were also full of different types of ornaments and were usually very expensive, to the point where there was an emergence of wig snatcher, literally people trained to steal wigs from the rich. Wearing wigs became the normal occurrence and most people were not leaving their house without a wig on. This lasted all the way until the French Revolution. During that time, most signs of aristocracy or bourgeoisie were completely removed of society, and since wigs were also used to show signs of opulence, they stopped being widely used. Throughout the times after that, wigs came and gone depending on the hairstyle on vogue. Since then, there's also been a lot of improvement on the quality of wigs. Nowadays, wigs are mostly used for fashion purposes, and all of the different wig making techniques have made wigs looking as natural as they've ever been. That's it for this small history on wigs. If you have any question or you want to know more about wigs, leave your comment below. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.